welcome, for the welcome address, the Chairman, Association of Professional Women Bankers, Mrs. Atinuke Leye Ishola.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and members of the press, with total submission to the will of God Almighty, and with a sense of humility, I welcome you all to this Grandeur 2019 annual dinner of our prestigious association. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I implore you all to sit back, please relax, and enjoy yourself as the event unfolds.
And so without much ado, I'd like to call and welcome here our distinguished guest of honor, Mrs. Ronke Sokefun.
Thank you very much for inviting me this evening. The theme of your event this evening is apt: security and development threat, impact on socio-economic development.
Now, the title of the speech may sound ambiguous, but that is because I regard security and the economy as so closely linked as to be almost inseparable. The damage to Nigeria's economy from insecurity is obvious, but the threat cuts both ways. In my view, a lack of economic development for half a century in Nigeria is a prime cause of the current level of insecurity. It's left large areas of the country, particularly the rural areas, feeling marginalized and produced a growing population of disaffected young people with inadequate education and job prospects.
The problems of security and development today is as a result of some economic fundamental problems. And I think Paul has addressed it, but I think fundamentally, in just a few minutes, to tell you that economic growth, the size of the GDP, the way it is distributed, the level of income inequality, the opportunity inequality, the misery index, all of these are economic indicators which, when not managed and when not addressed, could lead to a security and development threat.
Security, of course, from the defense and security perspective, is the well-being of the individual, of course, which of course aggregates to that of the nation.
If we check the history of where there have been wars in this world, after the wars come development, after the wars come improvement, right? I agree. Many of us, so I use myself, Nigerians, we are below the poverty line. There is Boko Haram in the north, there's insecurity in the south, there's so many things. But I know that where there is superior values, I am sure that the guys will drop their guns. And if there is no more need for oil, the guys in the south will leave vandalism and everybody will go forward.
When we talk about security, a lot of us don't realize how much of our information is actually out there in the World Wide Web. So if you look online, if let's say online was a globe right now and we look at it, all of us in here are data points. There's so much information about us that has been gathered by the internet that we're not even aware of.
Don't display too much information on social media. We will be better. And if we teach that to our children as they're small and as they grow, our economy, our people will be better secured. Our information will be secured. The information that he needs to track Boko Haram and kill them and take them off will be better secured. The information that Bismarck needs to keep our financial system safe will be better secured. The information that you also need to get our children better will be better secured. And that is my cry from the Information Security Society of Africa here in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
When we determine we're going to change the game when it comes to security, as we heard it said, it will impact everything to our socio-economic dynamics. Where there's a crisis, there are prices to pay, and an opportunity for a woman who decides that she's going to pay the ultimate price of giving everything she's been trained in with her proficiency, professionalism, her integrity, and her audacity to make a distinctive difference and bring about a brand new world. Never forget, that the tragedy of any opportunity was that you were never ready. May we be ready as bankers, as women, but most importantly, as Nigerians in such a time as this. Thank you. Please help me appreciate my panel.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank every guest that has taken out time to be here this evening. The Association of Professional Women Bankers, an arm of the Chartered Institute of Bankers Nigeria, is a relevant platform geared towards making an impact not just across the banking sector, but the financial services industry as a whole. Today, we have soaked tremendous knowledge from our distinguished guest of honor, our keynote speaker, and the incredible panelists. We thank you for sharing your time and equipping us from your extensive bank of knowledge. In conjunction with the EXCO members of APWB, this dinner forum was executed by some amazing ladies within the banking sector. Okpeyemi Oduwole, Olayemi Olushoga, Jumoke Akimboro, Emmanuela Ekagwere, Funke Alawode. Ladies, thank you for your commitment, hard work, and passion towards delivering this marquee event. We were privileged to have the guidance of Mrs. Funke Ladimeji and Mrs. Atinuke Leah Ishola, and we thank them both for empowering us to execute effectively. Thank you so much, ma'am. This thank you note will be incomplete without recognizing the event planner, WOWCONNECT, led by the incomparable Toby Olanihu. Many thanks, Toby. So we have come to the end of the dinner forum. It is now time to party. So please, let's dance, dance, dance. God bless you all as you return to your respective homes. Thank you so much.